Okay. Let me just double check that I am actually live right now. Or can you guys check actually on your phones if you are not using it for your camera? Okay. Yay. Okay. All right. Hello guys. Welcome back. We're gonna be well, I'm not in my full fit right now because I have a costume I'm gonna wear for this live stream. I think this is gonna be very good. You guys might have seen the fit already if you guys look at my Instagram. But anyways, and no, it's not the skull. Anyways, I have two guests on with me today. These are good friends of mine, and I thought these would be people that would be great to have on for this stream. We're gonna cover like a good amount of stuff, what's going on TikTok, and just like literally dudes that have gone viral for being in support of their girlfriends going out on Halloween dressed half naked. Quite literally, they have the term half naked in their video. I'll show you guys in a bit. But anyways, in the meantime, and this is for mature audiences, by the way. So like, if you're, make sure that you keep that discretion, in mind. But anyways, here is Isabella and Noelle. How you guys doing?
Hey.
I got you. I brought you guys on. This is gonna be a good opportunity for me to make sure that in case any girls try to be like, oh, see, you're just insecure or whatever. Like I have you guys as like backup to kind of help me
Yeah.
defend it. Well, anyways, have you guys been seeing pretty much what's been going on in the on TikTok, or is it just me?
No, I'm not on TikTok, so I have no idea of what's going on,
I
like
see.
at all.
Okay, that's probably for the better, to be honest. Noelle?
Yeah, I haven't seen it too much on TikTok, but to be honest, this week I haven't been on it because I've had so many quizzes and exams, so
Okay.
I have not seen the chaos.
So I'm the only chronically online person in this room. Okay.
Pretty much, yeah.
Anyways, so this one I think got like 5 million views. Here, let me turn on my speaker. What you doing for Halloween? Probably going out with my half-naked future wife because I chose to date a baddie who knows how to have fun. Your reaction said, say it all.
I Is he joking? Is he being like sarcastic or is he like actually serious?
uh, I'm pretty sure he's. I'm pretty sure he's being serious.
Really?
That's insane.
There's like
That's like peak simp behavior. That's what I'm getting. It's peak simp behavior. It's really icky.
I mean, I will come into. I'm not trying to defend this guy, but I'm trying to like try to play devil's advocate. But same guy, this other guy, just same thing. Why didn't like literally just copy pasted exactly what the other guy said. Um, yeah, and like now these guys are getting they're getting gassed up in the comment section. They're okay, that's messed up. I don't know if you guys saw that, but like, see, like, can't keep a baddie if you don't let her be one. Is this true?
No.
Well, I feel like a baddie wouldn't be going out half naked on Halloween.
Yeah. Baddies are not insecure like that where they feel the need to just show every bit of their body. That's not how it works.
That's interesting you say that because I feel like a lot of women might say that men are being insecure for not letting their girlfriends go out dressed half naked on Halloween.
I don't know why like the littlest bit of concern though equals like insecure because I don't think that women understand like how it is for men. I mean, because they have like this natural protective instinct, right? And then when the girl that you care about and want to protect is out here like flaunting everything and you know how men's minds work, like you're gonna want to protect her, but girls just don't get that. I hate how they're like, oh, you're insecure. She's just trying to protect you. That's their lives. Most guys, anyways. Some guys are really toxic, and like if that's not the case, but most guys are just trying to protect you. That's it.
Because
In my
this girl's saying on behalf of all women in relationships, we thank you.
That's actually insane. Like I agree with Isabella. I feel like a good guy is going to like want to protect his girlfriend and is going to reassure her. Like you're beautiful. You don't need to show your entire body to the world for
Mhm.
validation. Like I feel like a guy who is so insecure is actually the one who's letting his girlfriend go out like that.
Well, please tell this
No,
girl that
yeah.
because this girl's saying that this is what you call a secure man in his relationship.
That's what you call a simp. It's not a secure man. That's a simp. I'm sorry, but
To play devil's advocate, I do think that there could be an insecurity of men who like, I mean, given like you could be fully covered and still be looking attractive, uh, outside and whatnot. I think that there could be an
mhm,
aspect of insecurity of like, oh, like I don't know, I don't want my girl to look attractive, period, because then I don't know, some like that could like I'm afraid of losing her or whatever. Like I feel like that can maybe I can kind of understand, but it's interesting because it's like, well, when does the line cross when like she's when a woman or a man is like straight up being
mhm.
so revealing? I mean, what do you think?
Well, I don't know. I'm trying to understand it from a man's perspective. I'm not a man, so obviously I don't exactly know what their perspective is like, but I'm like, okay, maybe he's like, oh, well, I want her to feel good about herself. And if this is the way she feels good about herself, then I support that. But it's like you said, like, at what point, like, are you crossing the line, Because, like, you're telling me you're going to let your girlfriend go out in a bikini to a Halloween party because she feels good about herself and that's what makes her feel beautiful. Like, come on, at some point you got to be like, this is a little too much.
Yeah.
Like, there's got to be a filter somewhere?
Yeah. And not everything that's good, like not everything that feels good is good for that person. I feel like that goes back to the conversation of like guys who are pro-choice. Maybe that's a stretch, but like guys who are pro-choice, it seems like, oh yeah, well this is what makes her feel comfortable or makes her feel better in this situation, so I'm going to support it. Like
Mhm.
just because someone feels like a situation is easier or because someone feels better dressing a certain way doesn't mean it's good for them. I mean, what if parents let children do things that they enjoyed even though they were bad for them, like eating candy every single day? That wouldn't be a good thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I agree. I think people are missing the mark because they don't know what the definition of love is anymore, and love is wanting the good of the other. And I mean, it's like people who are in the LGBT community or whatever, it's like you can love somebody without supporting what they're doing. And actually loving somebody is telling them, when they're doing something wrong.
Hmm. Right. Right. I mean, that's the thing. I think a lot of these women and men. I mean, I'm not trying to like just only showcase women here. I think that there can be a lot of guys that also might dress really provocatively for I don't know, like just on just for Halloween probably. I don't know. I think that a lot of people probably use this holy day, originally a holy day, to try to you know engage in lust or whatnot. Um, but I do I do think it is interesting. It is interesting to see this amount like these kind of reactions. We're gonna talk about Halloween parties in a bit because I think that I really want to get y'all's takes on that.
Mhm.
But anyways, those
What do
are
you
the
think, Franco?
about
I'm
what
curious. Like,
about
just about the entire video in and of itself, like, as a
what
man.
do you think
Your
I think
view.
about this video? Do you think I would ever utter such horrendous words? Yeah, you could go dressed like a stripper to Halloween, of course. Are you kidding me? I'm never, ever.
That was loud.
Sorry. When I saw this, I don't know. I just something inside me just There's a part of me that's like kind of laughing right now, but there's another part of me that I'm just like I just feel bad for the guy.
Yeah.
Like it's like when you're okay, look. I'm glad you asked me this question, Isabel. Because now I'm like ranting. I'm not trying to rant. I'm trying to like give a good take, and try to edify souls, right? But the way that I see it, right? Whenever we put on clothing, or whenever we put on just anything, right? Whenever we do something to our appearance, there could be a level of sure doing it for ourselves, but I think there is a large extent that could be present of us trying to present ourselves a certain way in public. And it's kind of like your own business card, right? Like you go out and this is kind of how you're presenting yourself. Well, this is how you're presenting yourself to the world. And I think there could be an aspect of like if you knew that nobody was gonna, if you knew that you weren't going out, how are you dressing in the house? It's like, well, would you be putting on like a suit to the interview? Like, there's a reason why you put on a suit to the interview, and why you put on a hoodie for like to see your friends or whatever, right? Like, people can be impacted on how they dress based on what the activity is that they're going to, who they're going to be presenting themselves to, and so if I go out as a man, like, like I don't know, dressed as Robin, like the original Robin with just his speedo and whatever, like going out, like that would be like what what am I trying to achieve there? Like that would be kind of, and of course, like that, I do want to address the male aspect. 'Cause I think that there can be an aspect of immodesty there of like calling an excessive amount of attention upon yourself for the sake of vanity. Like, I mean, if you go out in like a shirt and you're not really like trying to get people to look at you, like it's just like, okay, you're just muscular or whatever, like that's fine. But if you're purposely wearing something that's purposely revealing to reveal certain aspects of yourself, that, especially the parts that are more private, that I think can be okay. Like, where's your heart here? Why are you trying to go out dressed like that? And when there's the opposite sex that is not just your loved one, right? So that's kind of where I would be like, you should analyze your heart on that.
Yeah, I do kind of want to play devil's advocate though, because I think that a lot of people are just desensitized, and this is like what they've grown up with, and so a lot of them don't even like know any better, and some of them don't even have like, I wouldn't say necessarily like bad intentions at heart. I just don't think that they realize the gravity of what they're doing, because that's the culture that we live in now. Is it's desensitized. Like you could literally go out in a bikini and no one's honestly going to bat an eye, because that's just the world that we live in now. So I do feel like some girls, especially young ones, don't know any better, like girls that are in their, teens or early 20s, because I think that society has pushed this narrative that the only way for you to be attractive or to be sought after is to show off your bodies, to show off more skin. And so I feel like a lot of girls are also under this pressure to show a lot, because one, that's what everybody else is wearing, depending on the environment that you've grown up with. And yeah, it's normalized. So I don't know. I don't want to judge people like just based off of their looks, because I've seen it at church too, where like some girls will show up in like denim shorts, and I'm like, okay, that's not appropriate, but they probably don't even know, and it's a good thing that they're just here at church.
Yeah.
So I just find it unfortunate that it's so prevalent with the young generation. Like girls feel the need to dress this way, and then it directly affects men too. Because men are taught to like be submissive in that sense, where let the girl wear whatever she wants. It's like, we're doing some damage here. It's not good.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, very much so. I think there is a level of like, I mean, men are supposed to be leaders in this aspect. I think well, actually with everything, I would argue. But this is something that I think a lot of guys, like you said, Isabella, because they maybe don't want to lose their chances with a certain woman, or maybe they just simply, maybe there could be the kid. They don't know better. I have a hard time imagining that though, but I don't want to rule any possibilities off the table, just to be nuanced. But most of the time, I think a lot of guys probably maybe just aren't so bold to say something about that. And honestly, like, and if you're a guy watching this, maybe you have a bit of issues with like how your girl is dressing on Halloween. Obviously don't like, don't be a simp and be like, okay, whatever, like, but at the same time, don't be irrational about how you communicate this to her. If you do, or if you're a girl watching this and you want to tell your boyfriend like, hey, please don't please don't go, I don't know, looking like, I don't even know, like, please don't go half naked either, right? Like, speak to them in love, with understanding, and try to listen to them if they have anything that they want to tell you and whatnot. But communicate your point firmly and with a lot of grace and love, right? And and I think through a place of humility, I think you can make a lot of progress, instead of just being like, you're dressing like a whore, don't do that. Like, it's like, I'm not saying you would be entirely incorrect, because I think that there can be a lot of women who do who do go out like that and for the purpose of trying to sleep around. But at the same time, like I don't think it's fruitful to call someone like that. I don't even, I have an issue with like even calling anybody like a whore just because it's like something that, we don't want to identify with things that are, with bad titles. And every person, every woman, every man is a child, is a creation of God and should be treated with that human dignity. So, like it's not, I really, really urge humility and grace and love when talking about these things. And love requires truth. Love requires truth.
I feel like that's so needed because I've seen it with like the whole red pill movement. Like men are taught to be so intense and extreme and to be so uncharitable in their words and to basically beat women into submission. And there's a lot of men actually that are like that. And that's just the wrong way of going about things. Because I know for me, when I started dressing modestly, what would not help is when people are like, you're supposed to wear this because you look terrible and it's not modest. Like that kind of shaming doesn't bring people to the faith, and it doesn't bring people to want to dress modestly. But when I would talk with people who are like, your body is such a beautiful thing and you are so beautiful and you're so precious. So you need to protect yourself because not everybody's deserving of seeing you in your entirety. And that made me feel like I had a higher sense of self-esteem and confidence where I was like, okay, maybe I don't need to show my body that much. But I just feel like, especially on like Instagram and like TikTok, like the red pill movement is just honestly so off-putting because men are taught to be like, like I said, basically beat women into submission. And it's like, it's so uncharitable and it's not the way that Christ would do things. That's what I'm saying. That's just not the way.
I would actually argue that it's you say beat them into submission. I would actually argue that it's not even a true submission because it's like out of fear. Like it's like as soon as that kind of veil comes off, it's like, okay, like what happens when you die? Like it's like, okay, you got this woman to agree with you out of fear, out of beating them into submission. She's raising your kids though, and so if you die early or whatever, and you guys just had kids, like how can you trust that she is going to lead them in a good way and raise them well if the only reason she believes what she believes is because you beat her into it instead of like actually lovingly walked her through that journey into trying to hopefully understand. And given like if she doesn't understand, like and you're not married to her, then yeah, maybe you consider leaving her and whatnot. But because you're not married to her, like that's very different, right? But yeah, I do. I haven't. The whole beating women into submission thing, or like just shaming them into it. I don't think it. I don't think it works as well as a lot of these red pill guys do. And if it does, it's like a band-aid, like that can easily be taken off. I think, at least for the most part. I don't know. Maybe there's like a few exceptions that are not abusive, if that exists. I don't know, but yeah. What do you think, Noel?
Well, that's the thing, right? Sorry, Noel, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Finish your thought.
Okay, thank you. I was gonna say, like, that's how you actually figure out if you should marry this person or not. This is something that you should figure out before marriage, is if you are communicating something clearly and charitably and you're getting to the point and this other person doesn't take it well, then that tells you something. I really do feel like that's a red flag if you have just a normal, civil, healthy conversation and it doesn't turn out well in the end and this person is, very against it. You got your answer. You probably shouldn't marry this person.
Yeah.
Reminded me of what every morning I read Proverbs, and like so often it talks about like the fool and the righteous person, and it says like if you correct a righteous person or a wise person, they'll love you for it, but it's a fool who gets mad about it. And so I think to Isabella's point, like if you bring that to your boyfriend or girlfriend and they get mad at you about it, it's a red flag. And also it's kind of like, okay, where are they at in their walk with Christ, in their faith? Because if they are seeking Christ, and they would probably love you for lovingly bringing something up to them, because you care about them rather than getting upset, because that's how we all grow. So
yeah. And I do want to emphasize the aspect of mercy here. I think that like we live in such a broken world that, like Isabella, you were saying earlier, like some people might just not know any better. When you're dating people, like I think that we can come very flawed in a lot of different ways. And that I think like if a woman, for example, doesn't know like, oh, maybe I shouldn't be dressing like this, or if a man has certain behaviors that he's like, oh, maybe I shouldn't be doing like this certain way or whatever, right? You should have mercy on this person, on this woman or this man, that like, hey, maybe this person doesn't know. And that's where you explain it to them lovingly and whatnot. It's like you don't just immediately write them off just because they're not perfect, right? You want to give them that chance. But given if you've already said it like once, maybe twice, and like in healthy ways, and they're still not like, unfortunately they're still persisting in a shortcoming, then maybe it's time to snip, right? But that's, but like I was saying earlier, you want to offer a lot of, you want to offer mercy, to an extent that is healthy for both you and the person as well. Any other thoughts before I move on to the other stuff? Dang, you guys are squeezing some good substance out of this. This is good.
Think one thing that came to mind was like when just talking about the red pill movement and how Isabella brought that up. I just thought of like Ephesians, how Christ calls men to love their wives as Christ loves the church, and that's to lay down his life for the church. And so it's like when guys are navigating that conversation, if they're trying to figure out how to talk to their girlfriend or their spouse, like look at the way Christ modeled the conversation with a woman at the well. And that's for women too. I think that that's such a beautiful and like perfect example for those types of conversations.
Real. Yeah. Okay. Back to the horror. I saw that. I mean, honestly, we kind of already covered this. We don't really have to like look at all these, but like this is something I found. I am partying half naked on Halloween and I'm someone's doctor and wife. I'm actually gonna open the comments. For real, like, why do people act like it both isn't possible? LOL. I hope your husband gets better soon. I don't want to I'm like tempted to make jokes about this, but I'm also like, this is tragic. Like, this is tragic. Let me move on. This is a little getting more depressing. I want to get y'all's thoughts on these. Halloween is the best way to find out how much self-respect a girl has for herself. It's their favorite excuse to show off as much skin as possible and say it's just for fun.
That's so true. 1000%. I
Okay.
agree with that.
Okay, interesting. All right, I want to get your thoughts on this as well. Females don't want their man liking half-naked posts, but if he doesn't want her posting half-naked pictures, he's called controlling and insecure. The irony.
Also very true. I can't argue with that like at all.
Yeah, dope. No, I thought those were interesting comments there. Okay, this did crack me up. This is hilarious. Wait, hold on. Is that when she shows you her Halloween outfit? Bro is gross. Wait, hold on. Well, you can't see it, can you? Oh, there he is.
No.
No, he's just devastated when he shows you her Halloween outfit. Wait, what? Are you guys doing Halloween?
Like celebrating, or I'm celebrating Reformation
Are you guys dressing
Day,
up?
so
Are you guys dressing up? I'm gonna see if maybe there's like good examples you guys could like offer.
Oh, you know what I wanted to dress up as?
What?
Is an inflatable chicken. Like, those big inflatable costumes? They make like dinosaurs or like a chicken. Like the chicken in your video. The video that you posted not too long ago. That's what I want to dress up as for Halloween. I'm not even kidding. I was like looking at them online.
You were considering that one?
Yes.
It's gonna hold on.
Are you gonna put it on?
I brought it. I have it right here to put it on.
That's crazy.
It's right here. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna put it on. I'm not gonna be able to hear you guys, but I need you guys to. Okay. Real quick, before I put on the costume, as I put on the costume, I've been seeing these. Yeah, my girl is going to a Halloween party this weekend. And they're just devastated. These are just a lot of guys.
I feel like these guys should pick wiser. I don't know. I am like, well, who are you picking? Who are you asking out? Like, there's so
Exactly.
many amazing godly girls who are single and who have the same values. Like, why are you, maybe stop thinking so shallow and date a girl with substance. I don't know.
Date a girl with substance. Yeah. I don't know. It's just like if you met a girl at church, I highly doubt she's going to be going to Halloween parties, like secular ones,
Yeah.
It's not that complicated. Oh my gosh, Franco's actually putting on the costume.
No, wait.
You should have told us. We would have dressed up too.
Wait, for real?
Yeah, I would have dressed up.
Wait, what? Okay, so what are you guys dressing up as?
I don't know. I've planned poorly. I told my roommate that we should be Alphaba and Glinda from Wicked, but
That's so cute. You can literally dress up as a princess.
right, it'd be so fun.
I feel like I should dress up as like Belle from Beauty and the Beast. I feel like it's just fitting. I was thinking about it too. That or the chicken. It's one of the two.
Filipina Belle.
I love the differences. Bell or chicken.
Gosh, why is this thing turning on? I'm trying to. This guy cracked me up so badly. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Wait. Wait. So you guys don't have any outfits right now?
Not right now, no.
Oh shucks. Well, I mean, you can. I don't know. You two kind of look like some different versions of the Little Red Riding Hood in a way. Yeah, because you're both wearing red.
This is orange, but yeah.
Okay, well, I give up on this one. Wait, what do you? Don't any of you guys want to dress up as saints though?
I used to do that as a kid a lot. I was thinking about it, but like it would need to be like a full on costume in order for it to be like legit.
Yeah.
Who would you pick? Wait, Noelle, you're Protestant. Would you dress up as a saint?
I would. I can say there's some saints that I'm fine with. Majority probably I'm fine with. I feel like I would want to dress up as like Joan of Arc. I don't know. I feel like she's cool. Maybe that's too basic of me, but I feel like that'd be cool.
You're a normie. Oh,
I have good news. She's not going. She's already gone.
that was what cracked me up. If her girlfriend's going to a Halloween party, she's not going. She's already gone.
That's so bad.
That
That's
was
bad
cracking me up
because
so badly. Yo, bro, my girlfriend is going to a Halloween party, but I trust her.
who's gonna tell him?
Oh
Someone
my
tell him.
gosh, these are cracking me up so badly. Oh wait, hold on. Ugh, come on. You telling me you're... Bro, this is pissing me off. Okay, whatever. What it says is you telling me you're You know what? We'll just skip that one, okay? Anyways, I don't think it's obvious. Obviously, it's not intrinsically evil to go to a freaking Halloween party. Like that's fine.
It's not.
Yeah, I think. But what you guys were saying earlier, it's like, dude, like these, like, I think that the context matters though. Like, I feel like if you're going to a party where a bunch of people are getting blackout drunk,
Yeah.
that's like, yeah, I don't. That's kind of like sus. Like, even if you're like a godly person and you're in those areas where you could possibly get drunk, meaning your conscience is maybe not as strong as it usually is, and maybe you could fall into temptation more easier. I mean, I've never been drunk, so I don't know the details ins and outs of it, so I'm not sure. Do you guys know by any chance?
Gotten drunk.
No, I would just recommend going to like wholesome parties if you have access to them, because like the young adult groups here in my area, what they do is like people dress up, obviously, but it's not like secular kind of dress up. And it's just a potluck. Like it's fun. People dress up cute. Like there's no like people getting blackout drunk. That's what I would try to find. But it's hard because like even my coworkers were like telling me about how they're all gonna go to like these like super, sorry for lack of better words, slutty Halloween parties, and I'm just like, oh, okay.
Oh gosh.
But like that just shows that like a lot of people just like aren't ashamed about it. That's what I'm more concerned about.
No,
Like,
that's
those-
what I'm seeing. We just saw
So
the comments. They're not ashamed. Like
Yeah.
I can understand why red pill guys are like, yo, we need to bring back shame. It's like I can understand it. I mean, I don't agree with it because I don't think that's like the actual solution to it. But that's what you're seeing. It's like they're not ashamed of this. I've seen okay, this is like a little bit of a tangent, but I've seen women comment under like Chris Brown like memes or whatever. It's like, oh, like don't bring your girl to a Chris Brown concert because she'll probably probably call her up on stage or whatever. And like these girls in the comments are like so true or whatever. It's like, what? Nah, bro, these are some 304s, bro. This is crazy.
That's so bad. No, it's true. Unfortunately.
No, I mean, I never really understood. Like I never understood why people can be proud of that. Like I mean, I understand the
Well,
trust issues in the modern days. This is why I understand the trust issues.
I mean, from a girl's perspective, um, it's just for a lot of praise. Like, I hate when girls say, "Oh, I don't do it for the attention of other people. I do it for myself." And I'm like, your butt is out. I'm pretty sure you're doing it for other people. Like, it. I can't talk while Franco's putting on this chicken. Anyways, bring back shame.
I can get my cowboy hat and then I can be a cowgirl because I feel like this jacket is like a
Oh, it's very
western.
fitting. You should put it on.
I'm gonna grab it.
Wait, I can't hear you guys right now. Hold on. Okay, what were you saying? Can you hear me, Bella?
Yeah.
Well, anyways, this outfit is very modest, if I do say so myself. It covers even my elbows.
I have a
Yeah!
costume.
Let's go! Bella, come on, you gotta get your,
I don't have anything in my apartment that would even like be similar to a costume.
See, you're not in
Sorry.
the spirit. You're not in the spooky spirit. You gotta get,
I gotta work on it.
you gotta get the spooky spirit. You know, I was watching Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs the other day, and by the way, it's a horrendous movie. I was watching, and now as I'm watching it as an adult,
Why are you saying that? It's hilarious.
the guy
is wrong
is
with
such. I don't like the guy. Like the guy is like such a clown.
Which guy?
The main guy in Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
Okay, because I was like, is it Flint Lockwood or the
Flint
police?
Lockwood!
He's really funny. Okay.
I would be a professional Flint Lockwood hater if I was in that movie. I would be one of the people
Why?
throwing those tomatoes at him. I
But
would be
why?
okay, the guy like you know the guy throughout the entire movie never made a successful invention.
Cake's true. Yeah.
And he literally messes up like everything out of his selfishness. And what gets the reason why he solves stuff is like I don't even remember. If I don't remember that, that means it's a bad movie. I'm the litmus test. Okay, do you remember it? Why? How? Like, what motivated him to stop it?
I don't remember. I just remember it was funny.
It was kind of funny. Yes, it was. I mean, what was the guy? The guy that like literally stripped down to his underwear and said like,
Oh, yeah,
that guy.
the bully. I'm gonna get his name.
Yeah, the bully. Exactly. Well, anyways, like he transforms into a chicken. That like he literally says like, I don't know who I am anymore because I was always Baby Brent. I was always Baby Brent, and then like he goes with Flint Lockwood over to save like you know the world, and then he finds his purpose by being a chicken man.
Do you not think that that's wholesome, Franco? Or
Like what is like?
that was pretty funny.
It is kind of funny. Okay, I'll concede it was a very creative movie. I do remember it like. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, back to the Halloween party stuff. Hey, party is going amazing, but my phone's about to die, so I'll text to you late tomorrow. Now, as a guy, I have a third interpretation of that text. I would like to see what you guys can interpret of that text.
Can you read it again, please?
Hey, party is going amazing, but my phone's about to die, so I'll TTY tomorrow.
That's an excuse. Straight up. That's not honest. In my opinion, I mean, I just know like how I would be. First of all, I would bring a charger, but also I would just borrow somebody else's phone if I wanted to contact somebody. I'd be like, hey, can I borrow your phone? I just need to text this person. I don't know.
Noelle, what is your interpretation of this text?
It's like it's 2025. Like there's no reason not to text someone. Everyone has a charger. Everyone has resources and extra Wi. Especially if you're at like a house. I'm assuming someone's like at a party. There's definitely somewhere to plug in your phone. I don't know.
Someone's got a
People have
charger.
watches.
Yep.
Yeah.
I feel like you guys just like gave like a boost of anxiety to any guy who has actually received this text.
Well, if your girl's sending you that text, or if she's half naked at a Halloween party, maybe you should go to church and find a girl there. I don't know.
Hmm.
I mean, look, finding a girl at church, I'm really, well, I don't actually want to see this, but for the sake of the quote, you know, interesting to see what these girls with Bible verses in their bios would be wearing on Halloween.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Same with the guys, though.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well,
Yeah.
clearly not me, because, you know, look, my shoulders are
Your
covered.
costume's so scandalous, Franco.
What are you
Your hands are out.
I was also really... Okay, no, that was kind of disgusting. My girl has 4 Halloween parties and she's gonna be a cop. Am I cooked?
4 Halloween parties, you said?
That's what I think he's playing it up, but that's what the comments say.
4 parties in one night.
I just feel like I'd be so tired though, going to like 4 parties, 4 Halloween parties. Like, who has the energy for that? Like, it's not me.
Low-key, I feel
Um,
like I could have the energy for that, but
I
not
don't
for
know
like
that,
any
yeah.
bad purposes. Not for any bad purposes. You know, just wholesome, Holy Spirit-filled moments. You know.
I can't take Franco seriously in this chicken costume because like he's making points, but then he's in this like fat
Man.
like chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, whoa. Yeah.
Okay, look. See, maybe this is why it was a good idea not to bring out the costume before, because we're talking about the gravity of like sin and immodesty, and then you know it just would not be meshing well if I was in a chicken costume. But you know what I actually will be dressing up as? Gru.
Are you gonna get a bald cat?
I already have a bald cat.
You have a minion?
Nice.
Yeah. I have a buddy from I have this guy this friend of mine. He says like you kind of look like Gru if you just had like the scarf and whatever because you're always in black. And he's like we're going to steal some moon.
Wait, you should get like a couple of your friends to dress up as the daughters, or like Vector. Do you remember Vector?
I was
from-
considering Vector. I was considering that one.
I feel like Vector is more suited for you. I don't know why.
Same haircut.
Hey.
He's like, stop rubbing it in.
No, they're gonna accuse me of Disney-fying Despicable Me though. Can't. I'm too brown.
Wait, have you seen the guy who's going to like college campuses and he's just like Vector in like the middle of class?
Yeah,
I have not seen that. No.
So funny.
those are hilarious.
Okay, I have some miscellaneous things I want to show you guys. But my girlfriend is getting jumped. Oh, sorry. When my girlfriend is getting jumped, but I'll let her celebrity crush handle all that.
That was my man. I'd break up with him so quick if he posted that. You're done.
Okay, but it's interesting though. What is like what is the Christian stance of celebrity crushes?
I mean, it's okay to be attracted to people, but like, it's weird to talk about it, especially if you're in a relationship.
Okay, to be like kind of like okay, let me just clear up like what I think about this first, because I'm showing this. Obviously, if your girlfriend's getting jumped, you should help her out. You know, that's like, even if she has a celebrity crush. Okay, now given, I think this guy's joking, obviously, but that being said, like celebrity crushes, I think that's like straight up just weird, because I don't like you said, Isabel. Like it's fine if you just think of someone as like, okay, this person's attractive or whatever. I don't think that's what people mean by just celebrity crush, though. Or am I wrong? Do you think people just simply mean, oh, I just find this person attractive to my celebrity crush, or do you, or is it more like I'm obsessed with this person type thing?
I think it depends. I think it's different with everybody. Some people are just like, yeah, I find them attractive, and other people are like, oh, I know everything about this person, and I love like every single part about them, which is weird. You should go get a life and go do something.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it depends. But it's just weird. Like I can't imagine being in a relationship and the guy like constantly bringing up some like celebrity crush and like talking about how attractive she is, I'd be like, okay, you can go be with her then. You go do that.
So would you
And I
say
imagine
would you
like men
say
would feel the same way.
yeah, so same standards either way? So same standards vice versa?
I would say so. Yeah.
Noel?
Yeah, I mean, I always thought when people said celebrity crush, it's just like, oh, I find that person like attractive, like objectively. But I know some people get weird about it, and I think that's weird. It's like you don't even know them. Also, Franco, I'm just seeing your chicken hands, and it literally looks like you're just doing this with like your chicken fingers.
So what do you guys think of celebrity crushes? Okay, now thoughts. What if a girl or a guy has like a has like posters of a certain celebrity of the opposite sex?
No, you got to grow up. If you're an adult, there's no room for that in your room or anywhere in your house, in any space that you live in. It should be Jesus up on that wall.
I'm gonna have to clean up my room in a bit. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I don't have anything hung up in my room. Okay, but couldn't one just simply say, "Well, I see." Well, I mean, this is in the context of opposite sex celebrities or all celebrities. Are you saying?
I mean, I think it depends though, because like some people have like band posters, which I feel like is fine. Like you can enjoy somebody's music, but like if it's like of one person,
It's weird.
that's
Really?
weird.
No, I kind of agree.
Yes, Franco, it's weird.
But it's like
Franco has like a bunch of people he likes on in his room.
Oh my gosh.
I mean,
Someone
wouldn't you do
go
that
check
with the
Franco's room.
Saints? You know, wouldn't you do that with the Saints? Like, you have a bunch of Saints in the room. Doesn't mean you're like weird, right? Like, what if all
No,
the
but they're not. Saints aren't like
That's
celebrity
a different
crushes,
purpose,
though.
though.
Yeah, Saints aren't celebrity crushes, Franco. Like that's
I know, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm like one of the. I'm like very vehemently against having celebrity crushes. Anyways, but I mean, but I of course can see that if it's just simply like, oh, I find this person attractive. That's we obviously find other people attractive. That's fine. It's like if what you do with that attraction, that's where the issues can kind of come in if you do not handle that orderly. There's this other one I want to show you guys. Interesting to get your takes.
Tell them how to dress. Don't tell them where to go. Don't tell them who they can hang out with or not.
Okay, wait, hold on. Can you hear?
Boundaries for your partner. Tell them how to dress. Don't tell them where to go. Don't tell them who they can hang out with or not. Because if they're going nonetheless. Instead, find yourself a girl that won't dress like a hooker and respects herself without you having to tell her. Remember, if she's gonna cheat on you and she's gonna go regardless of whether or not you interfere. And why would you even want to interfere? You're just putting yourself in a freaking dream that way. You should never freaking set boundaries for your partner. Tell them how to dress. Don't tell them where to go. Don't tell them who they can hang out with or not.
So that's his point.
I couldn't really hear it, but I think I'm getting an idea of what he was trying to say.
Wait, you couldn't hear it?
Yeah, I was just like chopping out.
Shoot. Okay, well, what he was saying was you should never set boundaries for a girl. Don't tell her how to dress. Don't tell her that she can't go out or whatever, because whatever, you know, whether or not she's going to cheat, that's going to be up to her at the end of the day. So it's, yeah, just don't, there's no point in setting boundaries.
I mean, I can get what he's saying, but I don't know if I necessarily agree with that because a lot of the times you can't expect what you don't express. Like if you're not communicating with the other person, how in the world are they going to know like what you expect of them? And I feel like that's just writing somebody off without having like a conversation first. That's just my opinion, but I think that because also everybody's definition of modesty is different. Like there are some girls who claim that they're modest, but they wear skin tight leggings and like sports bras in the gym and whatnot. And other girls are like dressed like covered head to toe and they're modest. So it's like it just depends on the person. Like I feel like you have to have a conversation. I think that there's a standard that people should follow that shouldn't have to be like talked about, but I think that it could be different in everybody's like relationship. At least in my experience, like that's what I've noticed. So
Yeah, I think I agree. Noel, what do you think?
I think communication is important. I mean, I would hope that like certain things are filtered out before you enter into a relationship so you won't have to have certain conversations. But I do agree with Isabella. I feel like it's only fair to first communicate your expectations for like different situations before completely like cutting it off or getting upset.
Yeah. Yeah, very true. Very, very true. Wait, Noelle, so are you pro Halloween or anti Halloween? Curious.
I'm I think I'm somewhere in the middle because I think that America has made it pretty dark. And I know that wasn't the original intent of Halloween, but I think that America has attached a lot of dark ideologies to it. And so, because of that, like, I want to always make sure that I'm super clear that I'm not advancing those, any sort of like satanic things. But also, I grew up celebrating like Harvest or Reformation Day, and then handing out candy and gospel tracts to people, and doing things with our church. So for me, I don't get kind of just like hiding in a corner away from the world when I think it's an opportunity to just share Christ and the gospel. So that's kind of where I'm at. I celebrate Reformation Day though. My seminary is having like a Reformation Day party and people are dressing up and handing out candy. So sorry. I know there's like a different opinion, but that's what I'm doing.
Well, we can't win them all, eh? You know. Do you guys do like plays? Like, have you guys ever done like Protestant plays of like the Reformation? Like someone dresses up as
I think
Luther, someone dresses up as like the nun that broke her vows. You know, like.
it sounds so bad. I know there's problems with Luther. We don't worship him or venerate him or anything, but I know it's different schools have like different things. I didn't grow up Reformed, so we just had little. I grew up like evangelical, non-denominational, and now I'm not that at all. But yeah, so it's different. It's been different.
Have you considered being a Pentecostal?
Pentecostal? No, never.
What? Low key?
No.
I kind of like the Pentecostals a lot. I like their vibe.
Why? They're
Just
crazy.
sprinkle in some heresies. That's fine. Just like heresies and multiple councils have said no. But yeah, just that's fine.
Wait. I'm curious. Wait. Which councils?
Well, for example, like just it depends. So, for example, like some Pentecostals, like Oneness Pentecostals, they adhere to like modalism. So it's like that's super problematic. That's like been condemned as
Wait,
an early
what's
church
what's
heresy a long time
modalism?
ago. That Christ, that God, that there's no distinction between the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. That they're all the same, and God the Father manifests through the Son, through the Spirit. So
Wait, are those oneness
it
Pentecostals? No, those
prevents
aren't oneness Pentecostals.
different modes. So God has different modes. He's not a distinct three in one. Like that's the oneness
God
Pentecostals.
has different modes. That's funny.
Yeah, modalism.
Okay, interesting. Well, I like the whole. What I mean by I like their energy is like, I'm not gonna lie, the whole speaking in tongues thing. I used to be pretty against it, and I'm still kind of like, you know, if it's a distortion of it, obviously I'm against it. I think the way that a lot of people might understand it could be erroneous, but I've been meeting some more charismatics and like specifically like within Catholics, and I'm not gonna lie. I've been seeing some like interesting fruit, which is like a good fruit, by the way, like actual good fruit. I'll have to like maybe like make a whole live about it at some point. But
Like what type though? Because there's like people who will like share the gospel in another language and say that that's tongues, and then there's people who will be like speaking some weird stuff, saying that that's like a heavenly language or just like
well, that
a random spiritual experience.
that. And what I mean by fruits, I mean this person hasn't like I'm thinking of a specific person. They haven't like done it like in like in front of me. They did it in front of this person that I know. And she was like, she testified kind of to it. And this person is also like pretty like very cautious against it. But what I did see was one day we were hanging out after like a prayer visual, me and this person and like a whole group. And so there was a girl who was kind of like, you know, she was struggling with some stuff mentally and whatnot. And so we recommended like, oh, we should, you know, pray for you, right? And the charismatic Catholic, she was like, hey, let's all do a group prayer, because they're very for like the whole, you know, like the Trump picture where like they all like have their hand on Trump. You know, they do that a lot. So that anyway, not that they endorse Trump, but you know what I mean. But anyways, we did that, and this woman just straight up just like straight up says like I'm seeing that you were struggling with this in the past or whatever, like you grew up with this kind of thing. And then the girl that's getting prayed over, she's like, how'd you know that?
That turnaround.
I don't think that that's tongues. That's like,
Well, that wasn't tongues, but that was like, but like this is like someone who's like very pro tongues. Obviously, you can't make it, correlation.
yeah, 'cause that's like really different. I feel like there's like discernment or like situations where people will say like, oh, like the Holy Spirit put this on my heart to share this with. But even, I don't know, I'm like still wary of that though, because there's people who are like at a prosperity church and then the pastor will be like, God told me that someone in this room was going to give $1 million. And so this person needs to give one. And it's like, that's so manipulative. Like, that's so manipulative. Like, that's literally so Gnostic. Like, I don't know. I find it problematic. Because that's what the Gnostics claim. Like, the Gnostics are like, we have the secret knowledge. And, I don't know.
Okay, context for this situation. This was late nights, no cameras were on, and these two girls had just like met each other that night.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I feel like that's different. Even though I'm still wary, I feel like that's different.
Yeah. Well, anyway.
What's the Catholic Church like? What's the Catholics like Catholic Church's official stance on like tongues and like all of that charismatic stuff?
I'm not too well read up on it. I think it approves of it under a certain description. Isabella, would you happen to know by any chance? Okay. I'll have to get back to you on that, Noel. My apologies. I wish I could be Catholic AI sometimes, just have all these quick fire answers. But
Have
anyway.
truthfully like Connor has.
Yeah. You know what you look like, Noel? You look like the I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember. You look like the what's like the Toy Story?
Jesse?
Yeah, you look like the Hispanic version of Jesse. Like if Jesse crossed the border or something.
That's so funny. That's so funny. It's been a long day, so I probably do look like I just crossed the border. So I'm an hour away from the border, so
No, that's true. You don't want to dox yourself though. Don't tell them. They'll take your green card. No.
That's it.
Do you know what Isabella's race is?
Yeah, she's Filipino.
Yeah.
I was gonna try to have you guess it.
Some people think I'm Mexican though, which is funny. I can understand that, but I feel like I give off more Asian.
So are you guys going to any Halloween parties? Really? No?
Or,
Or you guys just
I don't know.
You guys just don't want to get dogged in the comments. They are going to Halloween parties.
no, straight up, like I don't think I'm attending anything just because like none of my friends are throwing anything, and my apartment's like not big enough for that. But I don't know. We'll see. I bet Franco is going to a lot of Halloween parties.
No, I'm gonna be chilling at home by myself.
That's so not true.
No, that's not true. but I'm just going to one. It's very it's full of. That's one thing I love about like the Catholic community in my area is that there's like so much. There's always a lot of going on, and like how like there's mass like throughout different times of the day or throughout different times of the week for people to like kind of like go when they can or whatever. Think of that, but like with Catholic parties as well. It's like when they're
Like the area that you live in though is very like populated with like young Catholics, I would say.
County. I mean, like it's not like super duper popular.
But I feel like there's more of a party culture there though than
maybe it's
like,
very but it's very community based. Like it's not like it's not like secular parties. I mean, there's still parties, but they're very wholesome. They're full with a bunch of devout Catholics. A good friend of mine, he hosts every now and then. He's like one of the most devout people I know. Yeah.
it's great.
That's one thing I would want to promote actually. If we should be urging more Catholics, more Christians in general, to be hosting more parties like for devout people, because that way you don't like it's like okay, well, It's either being home alone and not building community or going to like a degenerate party. It's like, well, why don't we provide some more options for people? I think that could be good. So block party at Isabella's house on the 31st.
Oh.
Well, anyways, thank you guys so much for coming on. Do you guys have any closing thoughts?
Modesty, good. Immodesty, bad.
That's good.
I think if guys don't want to be worried on Halloween, then just choose your significant other wisely. Like, pick someone who's in line with you. There's plenty of girls out there. You just have to find them. So, yeah.
Also, go together. I mean, why are you guys going separately? Not that you can't go separately, you can, but like, I mean, I don't know. If you guys are in the same area, why don't you just go together? Unless your girlfriend is matching with her boy best friend, you know, like, and you can't, you don't want to ruin.
Oh, not the boy best friend. Oh no.
You know, you wouldn't want to ruin the vibe there, you know. Anyways, stay safe. And for a lot of people, this Halloween might be a very happy Halloween. For others, that might be a very insecure Halloween. I'll be praying for you guys. Hopefully, you know, just.
Oh my goodness.
Say hi, Biscuit. He's been like
So
calling at me.
cute. He's like a baby.
It looks delicious.
Oh
I know. I'm gonna put him in my oven in a little bit. He's been marinating.
You are Asian. Filipinos don't eat dogs, though, do they?
Any Asian eats dogs.
Really?
Mhm.
Well, I respect all cultures. Love all people.
Biscuit listening to this right now. He's like,
Love all cultures. I love multiculturalism. You know, it's the best thing on planet Earth. Wait, I mean, would you actually like be in favor of like eating dog though? Like,
oh,
oh.
what's wrong with you, Franco? I have to know.
You're telling me that. You know?
That's crazy. Don't talk to me or my dog ever again.
sad.
Well, I would assume that I have your answer too. I wouldn't want to try dog personally. Those are gonna be dog.
You would?
No, I wouldn't. I would not. I would not. What is
You're
the wildest-
Peruvian, so I wouldn't put it past you.
What is the? We have 1 minute left before it's 8 p.m. I want to hit the hour mark. What's one like animal that usually would seem like pretty crazy that you would eat, but like you would actually eat?
Rattlesnake.
Philip,
Really?
It actually tastes really good. Tastes like sausage.
really?
Yeah, I had it as a kid.
As long as you don't say chicken, we're good.
A lot of people eat frogs in the Philippines, actually. So that's a maybe. But like frogs are gross. I just don't know if I could like get behind like the sliminess of it. You'd have to pay me.
I was offered a cricket by my friend like at his birthday party. He just had like a little like container of like cooked crickets. He was like, "Yo, come on, Frank, you gotta try one." I'm like, "No."
They make chocolate crickets too. You should try one. I had one once. It wasn't bad.
Nah, that. Oh. All right. Anyways, I'm glad at least you joined me for the costume party. Noel, appreciate you. Well, what are you supposed to be? Illegal? No,
I don't know. I don't know. I had a cowgirl hat, and I was like, I'm gonna put that on. So
I'm gonna be a Midwestern version of Ice. Come here.
All right, that's the end of the live. See y'all next.
I'm kidding. Look, I'm Hispanic. I can make those jokes, all right? All right, God bless you guys. Take care still.
Bye.
Bye.